So let me tell you a story of how I was scammed. So almost scammed. So obviously when I first started this business a few months ago, obviously I started with my own money and some family support. But something I figured out about business generally is that it's difficult for you to get a business loan if you've not been trading for, let's say, minimum of 3 to 4 months. And the type of loan you get will also depend on the profit you're making. So I can remember after my second month, there were some challenges. Obviously, I was gradually growing the business, but there were funding challenges. So I applied to some funding companies, banks and stuff. But obviously I was rejected most of the time, and in short, I was rejected all the time. The only one that could give a loan actually said I can qualify for a loan after 4 months, and at the end of the day I could not trade for 4 months because there were some restriction in the place I got, obviously, which I'll see another day. But while I was applying for loan differently, so apparently I had, and I kind of lost track of different places I was applying. So I got a call on my phone that, I've been qualified to get a loan. I was like, okay, that's nice. I think they said I could get up to like £30,000 or so. So I was like, okay, I'll just stick with £20,000. At least that can help with the utilities, because obviously the business was generating enough money to cover recurrent expenditure, but it was not enough to cover for the fixed costs such as utility. So I was like, okay, the name of the company is Funding Cube UK. So I applied, they sent the contract, signed the contract. I think the contract was supposed to last for 60 months. It was 15% interest, and I was supposed to pay about £388 every month. I signed it. They even sent a card machine, so I'll be taking payment with their card machine, and they'll be deducting the payment every month. I was like, okay, good. Then it's time to disperse the money, and the first thing they said was I have to pay the £388, the monthly installment, before I can get the money in my account. I was like, this is strange. Why? But this whole process and negotiation took about 3 months. And I was like, okay, if these people really are scammers, I don't think they will go through this length of, processing account and, spend 3 weeks. I sent my details. They replied me. They sent me the code. They sent me the contract. I signed electronically. They signed. I was speaking with them both on WhatsApp and on we're communicating via mail and WhatsApp. So, and they said I have to pay £388 before I get the deal. I have to pay the first installment. And it was a bit tricky. I was like, okay, I'll send £200 first. So I sent £200, and they keep telling me, I have to send the rest. So I sent the £188. Immediately I sent it. They stopped replying my WhatsApp message. They stopped replying their mails. Like, the office address was in London. I just stopped hearing from them. Then I went to check company's house. The company was Funding Cube. It turns out that fundingcube.co.uk on company house has been dissolved about 6 years ago. And it turns out that the account that I was told to pay the money into was a totally different account, and a company name from what I previously registered, of how we're communicating before. So there were so many discrepancies, and even the company I was told to send the £388 to, it turns out they just registered the company about 3 months ago. So there's one discrepancy, but obviously I was able to report to them. I was able to get my money back. So it's just crazy the length people can do just to get this money, and that's part of what I learned. And like, it's so legit. They sent me a card machine. I was taking payment with the card machine. The second day my account was being credited. But what I should have done when it happened was, when I got the call and they told me about the company, was because they had a functioning website, I should have check their details on Company House before I did any transaction with them. So anybody doing business seeing this, the name of the company or the website is Funding Cube. I think I'll even put a screenshot of the company logo there so that anybody dealing with them will know that these people are scammers, and I reported them to. Yeah, so that's my scam story. You learn a lot when you're starting a business anyway. So yeah, that's me. Please help my life. Click on the link and donate, and there's reward for you too. So thank you.